Okay, Linda, here is a tutorial on how to work this scanner. When you get it out of the box, let me see if I can turn this down. You have to turn the little knob. It's going to be to the left to open it. And when you open it up, on the left, it's going to be on the left hand side when you're looking at it. There's a safety pin. That one is your connector to the actual scanner, the big cord. Okay, and you'll need to charge it when you get it. Okay, and the way you charge it is you are going to plug the silver plug into on the very back of it, at the bottom by the little serial number, you'll see a plug. So you're going to plug it in there, and then you're going to plug it in to the wall. It also has to work with an iPad, and it used to have a better case, but my case broke and I have not got another case. So you're going to need to charge that too, just like you do your phone. And plugging that in. So that'll go into the bottom of that. Okay, so you want to just make sure that you have a full charge on it before you start scanning. It doesn't really work good if it gets below about 80, 70, or 80. So anyway, when you turn on, first thing you want to do is, turn it on. And then to turn the scanner on, first of all, to turn the scanner on the left, as it's facing you, on the left hand side, there's a little button. You're going to touch that till the little blue light comes on. And then you see the S3. There's another little indentation button to the right of the power button, and you're going to hold that down until it starts turning blue and you see the Bluetooth coming through, and it'll flash. So now you can see that the Bluetooth is flashing. Okay, so the scanner is on, and then the little iPad, you're going to touch the home button, and when you get up where it says slide to unlock, you're going to slide it, and it has, actually, you're going to have a code when you start it. I don't know why I didn't do it. But the code is 2014, and you'll have to enter that in to get to here, to the home screen. The very bottom it says S3 scanner, the little white thing. You never have to worry about anything else on it. Just hit the S3 scanner, and that's going to open it up, and it's going to tell you it's trying to connect. Okay, it's trying to find the scanner. And it says scanner update available, but I have done it. I don't know why it keeps coming up. Just say okay. All right. You're going to need to make yourself an operator to the scanner. So what you want to do is you want to go over here to the left side where it says operator. And you're going to touch that. It may not let me do it till I get it. Yeah, there it is. Right now it's got me as the operator, but you're going to put yourself in as a new operator. And so you're just going to click here, and you're going to put in Linda, your last name, your email, your phone number, and your Nu Skin ID. And you have to have all of those. You don't need the last one where it says Nu Skin ID for OPS. You don't need that. You just need the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things filled off, and then you want to save that once you did. Right now I'm just canceling it, and then you will be at the top where you are the scanner operator, and it won't be me. Okay, but you don't have to worry about the other people's names that are on here. Then you're going to go back to the status, which is the top left where you see the little scanner. You're going to touch that, and it'll take you to this screen. When you get there, the first time that you, every day, if you use the scanner daily, you always have to do a dark scan. And all that means is you're scanning with the little cap on, which is which is this little magnet cap that covers the laser light. That's got to be on for the dark scan. You always want to leave that on. Even after you're done scanning somebody, you put that magnet back on. Okay, so you're going to touch the dark scan, and it's going to start just going around and scanning. It doesn't give a number, but you're just going to see that it's scanning, and it will not let you start until you do this dark scan. So we'll wait for that to finish. All right. When it's finished, you can hit done. And now you're back to the regular screen. You would, right at this point, you would make yourself the operator. Every 21 days, the operator has to scan themselves. And so I'm going to show you, if it was today and it was you, I'm going to go ahead and do an operator scan on myself. I'm at the top. So I'm just going to put this here. I'm just going to put my hand over the light, and I'm going to say next over here. And it's doing what they call an operator scan. It still doesn't really give me a reading on it. It's just doing it just kind of like it does for the dark scan. But if you're running out of days, and once you start it, just, you'll do an operator scan on yourself, and it's good for 21 days. So, and if it still has days left and I'm on there, you can still use it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to say done. Okay, I'm going to put the cap back on. Okay. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to select scan, or you're going to select status. And it's on, because if it weren't connected, you would not be able to see this. It tells you you've got a connection, and you're going to touch the scan. And when it comes over to here, every month they give me 65 scan credits. So I pay for those whether I use them or not. So you're welcome to use whatever I have on here. I'm also going to give you some scan cards that you can use by scanning the barcode in if you need more than 65 or whatever, however many is in my machine. Okay, so you'll have the ones, and so if we're going to use the scan credit, we're just going to touch the top, and then you're just going to hit the agree button, and you're going to type in, let's just say it was you or your family member. Scan those first. You'll learn how to do it by just scanning the family, but put their first name, their last name, and their email. And then once that's in, I'm going to go ahead and put me in there, because, and it goes in lowercase, but as soon as you're finished, it changes it to capitals. Oh, you're supposed to do it on. You can put the email or not. I'm choosing not to do mine right now just because I'm recording this, but you want to always have the email of the person you're scanning in there. Sometimes I'll let them go ahead and do this. They can fill this part out. Next. Okay, so right now it's really ready for me to get scanned. And so what you want to do before you scan anybody is the first thing you're going to do is you never scan anybody without telling them about the numbers and what they mean and the colors. So bottom line is, what I usually say is, you want to be in the blue zone, 50,000 or above. Okay, if you're lower than that, we have supplements that if you take them, they're guaranteed to raise your score. The lowest person we ever scanned was a little boy who had been on chemo, and he scanned at 0. The highest was a lady in Chihuahua, Mexico, and she grew her vegetables organically. She juiced about 20 servings a day and consumed that kind of pure organic juice. and she scanned at 165,000. Okay, the highest I personally have ever scanned anybody is in the 90s. You know, I vary. Sometimes I'm in the 40s, sometimes I'm in the 50s. My sister, she's always ahead of me. I don't know why. I guess she has less stress. She's usually in the 60s. But you want to be, you know, nobody, even if somebody scans like 50 or so, just remember to tell them that, you know, it picks up on the full score, and the highest person we ever scanned was like 165. So there's always room for improvement. Okay. So you would basically just put, once you get to this screen, you're just going to put the person's hand over the light. They're just going to hold it just like I'm doing. And then it just starts the scan. And it's going to start going around the little black circle. And it's going to end up on the number. And right now, I think I'm scanning at around 39. I have not been really taking my supplements the way I should, and my score has really dropped down. It used to be always in the blue, so I really need to get better about my diet. So anyway, you definitely want everybody to get into the blue range. That's the goal. Okay? The supplements are guaranteed to improve their score or their money back. But again, because you're not going to have the scanner every month, I don't know that I would go into that. It's just a good measurement of, you know, where they are and if the supplements they're using are working. If, you know, they're working, they'll be, you know, in the high blue range. So don't look at mine right now because, like I said, mine used to always be blue, and I don't know what's going on, but I am low right now. So anyway, then you would go to next, and this will email them a report, and you can do it to yourself so you see the report that they get, but it's going to tell them all about their score. So once they're finished, you want to, you'll say done, and their email address will be on file, and you'll push the email button. Okay. You may have questions about this, but you will be able to call technical support if there's anything that you can't figure out. We have a little cheat card in here that reminds you of the basic points that you would need, and you can review the video, but the best way is just to play with it and practice it before, you know, you go out and start scanning people. And I'm going to send the booklet with you as well within the box, so it has, you know, some more information. Alrighty, hope that helps when you get it out of the box. I'm gonna turn this off.